Hi and welcome back. In the last video we looked at mutability and now we're going to look at passing arguments in Python. Let's look at a couple examples of arguments in Python, and I'm going to show you this dictionary here. Dictionaries are a great example of mutable data structures. And then we'll create a function called cFriend that is going to allow us to see a friend that we didn't see for a long time. So cFriend, friend's name. And this function, all it will do, it'll say friend's name equals 0. If we pass in friend's last seen and Rolf, it'll set Rolf's value to 0 instead of 31. Now, here comes the interesting bit. We're going to print out the ID of friends here. Inside the function, this is the parameter friends. Then, we're also going to print the ID of friends last seen, which is our dictionary that is in the global scope. Finally, we are going to call cFriend with friends last seen and Rolf, and we're going to print the ID of friends last seen. How many different numbers do you think we are going to see here? Hopefully the answer was one number only. But, we'll see. Notice how the first thing we printed out was this friends last seen here. And it's a number. Then we called cFriends and we passed in friends last seen. The name changed over to friends, but actually the number is still the same. It's still the same dictionary. This one here. Finally, when we exited the function after changing the inner property of the friends dictionary, we printed out the ID and it was still the same. Now let's do something else. I'm going to print the ID of friends last seen, Rolf, before we call the function. And then we're going to print the ID of friends last seen, Rolf, after we call the function. Notice how friends last seen Rolf will have changed from 31 to 0. Now, how many different numbers do you think we're going to see printed out in total? 1, 2, or 3? Hopefully you said 3. Friends last seen Rolf here is the number 31. Friend last seen Rolf here is the number 0. Integers are immutable, so whenever we change one, that is a new integer being created. Let's run it. And as you can see, we have now 3 dictionaries here. 3 different numbers here. The first one is this friends last seen. The second one is this ID of Rolf. That's this one here. Then we print the ID of the friends dictionary. Same one as the first one. Then we print the ID of the new Rolf number, and notice how 2 and 4 are different. And finally, we print the ID of the dictionary again, which is the same. So this is mutability in action. What we've seen is that the friends last seen dictionary has not changed itself, but one of the properties inside it has. Even though at no point we have modified the friends last seen dictionary. We've only modified the value that we passed to the function in there. Let me delete the IDs so I can explain things a bit better without all that gibberish. So again, what's happening is that these variables